All right, welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey action, we start out with the New Jersey Devils at the Washington Capitals. And later in the late game, we will have Anaheim Ducks at Utah Mammoth. Late start for the Mammoth on a home game. All right, 1 second. Got to fix my... There we go. Let's check the audio real quick. All right, we're good there. Hello, Derek. Hello, Gracie. Thank you both for being here. Hope you're having a great Friday and a good start to your weekend. And we will be back with Montreal and Buffalo hockey tomorrow, plus Edmonton. Although, sorry, I think I'm going to have to root for the Kings tomorrow against Buffalo. Ducks, Mammoth, that's hard. I just don't like the Ducks. I think the Mammoth are probably going to make it anyways. So probably going to root for the Mammoth, because I can't stand the Ducks. All right. We have not, there wasn't much pregame. They came out at the top of the order. Hello, Connor. How are you doing? Welcome. I didn't see your message right away. Sorry about that. And hello, Derek. Whoops. Hello, Derek. Thank you. Gracie, hello. Right. Double scratch. Yeah, we're getting to the scratches right now. Pesci, Dadanoff, Chalowski are the scratches. Yep. Washington, we got Liljegren, Chisholm, McElrath, Murashenko, and Kampf. Jake Allen in net for New Jersey. Logan Thompson for Capitals. Let's go, Jersey. I can't stand the Capitals. One, mostly just because of Tom Wilson. They traded Dowd. 1-1 the season series. This is game 3 of a 4-game set. Game 4 back in Newark, New Jersey. That is April 2nd. You will be mad because your team will lose. Well, probably. No, if they lose to Buffalo, it's all right. I won't mind. Just saying ahead of time, that's who I'm going to root for. All right, we have one other game. Hurricanes Maple Leafs starting soon. That is on NHL Network if you have it. I do not. Trivia. Okay, cool, Connor. That sounds good. If they win the next 4, they can claim a payoff spot. All right, cool. All right, Jake Allen, 13, 15, and 1, 2.69 goals against, 906 save percentage, 1 shutout. Thompson, 23, 19, and 5, 2.39 goals against, save percentage, 914, and he has 2 shutouts. So we should be just about set to start. Devils in white. Looks like they're going left to right. Washington in red going right to left. Devils with the black shoulders. Should be just about set. 40-goal seasons. Gotcha. Jack Hughes. Gotcha. When he had 43. Nice. And Washington. Yeah, no problem. All right. Oh, my gosh. False start. Heeshear versus, I think, Sordiff. And the Devils dump it in. We're underway. Near corner. Caps get it. Up ahead. Blue line, a dump in. Or red line, dump in. But taken quickly out by the Devils. It's into the far corner. or far boards, pardon me, sent into the near corner. Devils have it. And sent down the ice. Devils take it behind their own net. Pass, well, skating back is Siegenthaler. He sends it up. Or is it Siegenthaler? I thought it was Siegenthaler. Haven't done a Devils game in some time. Really, Aura Caps. Sent wide off the shot. Believe that was Kovacevic. And into the near boards. No shots on goal. Caps in the far board send it up. This is not icing. It's taken behind the net, sent and tipped to the neutral ice. Again, it's taken over. I believe that's Wah. Up to Hudson and a dump in from the red line. It's in the far corner. Blue line keeper. Hudson. Back to the blue line again. Cross ice pass. Into the near corner. 18:22 to go. Slow start to the game. Sent into the near corner once again by Washington. Just going around in circles. Protas to the far boards. And sent into the near boards. Sent up, and Jack Hughes. That's Jack, right? Yeah. Jack actually loses it. Wilson sends it in, but it's recovered. And Jack Hughes passes, brought up into the near corner. I think that's Bratt. And sent out by Washington. Still no shots on goal. Into the red line now. Caps rejoin in their own end with the puck. A dump in. Picked up by Dillon in the near corner. Sent behind the net into the far corner. Believe that was sent up by Cotter into the near corner. And this is going to be whistled for icing on the Devils at 17-16. Need to go up a little bit there. Hurricanes Leafs, no score. Hurricanes headed to the power play at 16:53. Oh, for Washington? Yeah, probably Ovechkin. Bond, thank you. Thanks for being here. Isildur, Alex, welcome. I'll catch up in the chat in a minute. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We get a false start on the draw. Big shock. Far circle draw, face off, kept in, blast to the near boards, near corner, and still a possession for McMichael. Actually just coughed it up for the Caps, sent behind the net by Nemec. Or is it Nemitz? No, Nemitz. That's right, Nemitz. Sordiff takes it behind his own net, sends it to the far corner. Capitals with the puck. Still no shots on goal. Pass to the neutral zone. Sordiff in the far boards. He sends it around to the near corner. The puck has been a magnet for that near corner. In the Devils' defensive zone. Dumped into the far corner. Sandin is there. Brad is there for the Devils. And dug out. Sent and a glove save way above the bar. So not a shot. That's a shot on goal. You've got to be kidding me. You catch a puck up here for Thompson, and they're calling that a shot on goal. Oh, my. These official scores, I scratch my head on some of these decisions. There's zero chance that was a shot on goal. Far circle face-off. It will be Heeshear. Can't see who's in it for the Caps, though. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? Why are they review? They're switching watches? Oh my gosh, these linesmen kill me. Face off. Far circle. Devils with the puck. Blue line to the near side. A shot. That may have been the first one on net by Kovacevic. Another one sent. Another one saved. Still haven't seen. Now they say on the TV it's 2-0. Nothing on NHL.com. Another one Thompson sends behind the net. And the defense, Sandin sends it around. And looks like Washington will get an icing call at 15:41. Well, I hope the rest of this game is a little more exciting. This has been a snooze fest so far. This is embarrassing NHL hockey. I don't mean to be critical of your guys' teams, but 3 Devils are in the lineup tonight that at one point played with the Capitals. Who are they? Yeah, that I would not know. I would only be guessing. All right, Bratt with the puck for the Devils. We got under 15.5 to go, and another save at 15:29. 4-0 the Shots. Spencer Carberry, third season as the Caps coach. Yep, all right. What's up, Alex? Siegenthaler? Really? All right, fine. Thank you. Just doesn't look like it. Sent to the neutralized protest, tipped it. Taken away by, I think, Luke Hughes. Down low, Luke takes it behind the net. Or no, hold on. It's Jack, isn't it? Sorry, Jack Hughes. Sent up ahead. Is Luke even playing? Or is he injured? Into the far corner. Pass to the near boards. All right. Holy crap. This game needs to pick it up. This is why I sometimes get frustrated with the Eastern Conference, because this game is just terrible. Nothing has really happened. 14:45 in the first. Don't make me regret and think I should have done college basketball instead. All right. Long shot from the blue line. That was saved. Don't know if it's a shot yet, though. Sent out by the Caps to the red line and sent in again by the Devils to the near corner. Behind his own net, Thompson plays it to the near boards and sent out near the penalty box. Tipped in by the Devils, but it's picked up by Hudson. And now he skates it to the red line into the O-zone. Sends one behind the net into the far corner. Excuse me. Blue line keeper for the Caps. Far circle shot, save by Jake Allen. I believe that was McMichael on the shot. It is sent to the neutral ice, and Caps have it again. Taken away by Gritsuk. Defense has it now. I assume it's Hamilton. He should be out there with Nemitz. And blanking. Cotter sends it around to the far corner. Behind the Caps net, battle for the puck. Siplikov with it. Now it's up the far boards to the neutral ice for the Caps. Picked up by Bejugstad? And pass gets away into the near boards. They took a shot away from the Devils. It's 3-1. And Hamilton makes a pass. They bring it up and a drop pass. Far circle shot. Tipped up into the air. Where did it land? In the near corner. Sent behind the net by Beauvillier. And I think Ferravari sent it out. Hamilton with the puck for the Devils. All right, Hamilton sent around. Name the movie. Into the far corner. And sent off the near boards. Up to Beauvillier in the near circle. But it's taken away again by Kovacevic. Kovacevic, I think. I'll get it right one of these days. 28. That is Meyer. I should have remembered. Meyer. Back to the blue line. Another shot wide into the... Picked up by Beauvillier in the far corner. Caps center it, but it's taken over by the Devils that neutralize. Washington trying to get a line change. Dumped in. Sandin with the puck. Sends it up ahead. It's Dubois. Now far circle dump, or far blue line dump in. Picked up again by Kovacevic. And now the Devils get it out. Neutralize. Up ahead. 2-on-1. Pass tipped away, and they missed on the pass in the near circle. Under 11.5 to go, opening period. And up ahead for Dubois. It's behind the net. Protas lost it. It's picked up by, well, that might be Luke Hughes. Yeah, it is. Okay, so Luke is active. All right, sent up by after Thompson played it behind his net. Now it's again in the near corner behind the net. Under 11 to play. First period. Oh my gosh, this is rivaling Flyers Maple Leafs for the worst game I've seen so far. Blocked shot. Trying to shoot it was Chychrun. Van Riemsdyk sends it to the far corner. Devils with the puck. And blue line keeper to the slot. Shot was blocked. Devils don't have it. Another shot and a goal. Caps break through first and take the 1-0 lead. Not much Jake Allen could do. It was top shelf, I believe. On only, their second shot, Ryan Leonard is 15th. And the Caps lead 1-0. Finally, the crowd wakes up as well. Blue line keeper, pass to the slot. Initial shot blocked. They're showing too much replay. Allen beaten glove side near post from the far circle. Why are we getting these so many replays? And we already had the draw. They barely got back. 10:17 to play. Ryan Leonard's 15th. They say unassisted, but I guess off the rebound. Another shot. That was wide by Chychrun. 10:05 to play, first period. Now they say 3-3 on the shots. All right, up ahead. Hey, Dan, what's up? And sent to the net. That was blocked. The shot by Heeshear. It's in the near boards. Ow, my knee. Heeshear loses it. Kept in, I think by, Siegenthaler. And dump in off the stick of McMichael as they went for a line change, the Caps. 9.5 to go. Siegenthaler passes. It's taken over the blue to the red, into the O-zone, into the far corner. They called offsides, I guess, on the Devils, though, at 9:23. And this should be the under 14 media timeout. 1-0 Caps. I'll try to catch up. Okay, Leonard's 15th from Duhaime and Van Riemsdyk. That's what I thought. I'll try to look up some of these pronunciations. Canes Leafs, no score. 9:50 to go in the first there. Again, NHL Network, it's available to you if you have it. We'll check men's college basketball later. Wilson, yeah. Well, I had no choice. I don't have NHL Network. I'm trying to stay true to... I don't like preempting hockey for college basketball. College basketball is so hit or miss. So Capitals games usually do all right, but there's going to be a lot of competition. Hey, Dan, what's up? Whoa, I got to catch up. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, thanks. Yep. This is the first time ever, I think, that I don't have a single item for any of the 4 teams we're doing. I've got the Washington Nationals hat. I've got the Flames because that's the closest thing I have to Devils colors. I don't have Ducks. I don't have Mammoth. I never had any Phoenix Coyotes stuff either. I can't ever remember not having anything. I could have worn the ref shirt, I guess. East Coast obscure questions. Cap, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Bjugstad? Okay. Yeah, I knew I blew it. Martin? I don't know. Yeah, I don't get the only way I could do a double header was if I got blacked out from the Hawks. I would do Avalanche Blackhawks, but it's a blackout. Natalie, welcome. Let's go Devils. Yeah, I don't Hurricanes Leafs wouldn't have done any better anyways, but I don't have it available to me. Like Leafs games there's competition and Canes games don't do well either. So Capitals games usually do fairly decent, but I guess my hate gets through sometimes a little bit. All right, we got a whistle. I missed the time. 9:04. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, we will keep you updated on men's college basketball. Oh, yeah, women's is going. Ooh, the Green Bay, what the heck is their name? They're beating Minnesota. Wow. Oh, but it's only the third quarter. That's right. All right, back underway. Taken by the Capitals into the ozone. Hudson sends it around to the far corner. There's Ovechkin. I haven't seen Ovechkin all night. I'm sure he's been out there. Into the slot, knocked out of the near circle, going the other way. Devils, oh gosh, they got another name I can't say. Wah behind the net for the Caps. I think one of these ROYs might actually be Roy. I could look it up. All right. Well, we'll have to do the visualizer too next commercial. Still waiting for the breakout. Now they send it up. And another dump in off the stick of Hudson. Behind the net. Far boards. Taken behind the net. I think that was Bratt up the near boards. Tipped away at the neutral ice. Picked up by Protas into the near circle. Centering pass into the far corner. Now to the near corner. Looks like Wilson trying to dig it out. Now it's Brown trying to dig it out for the Devils. It's taken by Protas. Far circle. Shot. Deflected. Picked up by the Devils. Going the other way. 2-on-2. Jack Hughes centers. Gets it back. Shot. Glove save. Hughes goes down in a heap too. What happened after the shot at 7:24? And now we get the under 10 media timeout. Still 1-0 Caps. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. Huh. Yeah, it's so hit or miss though. I kind of was just like, I'm not going to preempt, I mean, I was glad to hit that, believe me. And it made me pick up the Tennessee State Iowa State game, which ended up being a blowout, and I still picked up decent numbers cuz people wager on against the spread or whatever they can find. But yeah, I don't know. I still love hockey. I'd rather do hockey. I know Friday night slate isn't always the best, but yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Yeah, I got to do the Devils once in a while. Hoping that Ovechkin, the grade 8, gets 1,000. Yeah, how many is he away? I mean, he would have to come back, I think. Bjugstad? I'll look it up. probably at the intermission. I'll try to go through a bunch. If you can get an old Ducks practice jersey in black, get it. Had one in black with that Ducks mask. I would say that's the best graphic I've seen. That would be 93 Reebok Christmas. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know. The Ducks, it's almost like I don't even want to bother. They're so bad. Not only that I hate the team, but like I haven't ever liked any of their merch. Same with like Florida. And that's a big if, I was going to get Florida, I would get the old, leaping tiger or whatever. The new one looks like a softball team logo. And the caps have always been so meh. And I wasn't enthralled with their, Screaming Eagle that much either, or at least the color scheme. I like their current red and blue. All right, speaking of which, the Caps got it out. The Devils dumped it right back in. Shots are 5-4. We have 7-11 in the first period. Good sponsorship deal there. Behind the net, Allen sends it to the far corner. It's sent to the near corner. Devils trying to get it out. It was Cotter, and now it's far circle, back to the near circle. Kovacevic up ahead, a dump in by Chikrin. And I guess it tipped the netting, or it went in the netting above the glass in the corner at 6:45. Wait, seriously? He's at 999 goals? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it's probably regular plus playoffs. I think you're right. Bure on the back. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I just want to I think I would just get a hat if I was going to get one. I don't think I would. Hoodies are getting expensive. Shot near circle and into the netting. Nice shot off the stick of Mercer for the Devils. 6:31 to play. Yeah, let's see. I'll go through the list next commercial break. We got to do the Ryan Leonard goal too. But I got a list of the ones I don't have anything for. Face off. Caps send it up the near boards and down the length of the ice. So I've bought 3 teams lately, 3 in the West that I didn't think I'd ever get. So I've narrowed my list down quite a bit. Behind the net, into the near corner, just hats though. Behind the net again for the Caps. Neutral ice. They get it again to Hudson. Hudson in the near circle. Poke check. Devils have it. I think Meyer just sent it up. And they're getting a line change. They're just skating around. That's Nemitz. Up ahead to Jack Hughes. Dump in. Chased by Brown in the near corner. Excuse me. To the red line, now the red line, a dump in by the Caps in the near corner, picked up by Dubois. Now the saucer pass by the Devils to neutral ice. And I think Sordiff passed it. Now Wilson sends it. Protas lost it, and the Devils send it down for icing at 5:15. 5-5 the shots on goal, 1-0 the score. Yeah. Rod Langway. Tonight you're rooting for the Maple Leafs against the Canes. Oh, gotcha. Jack Hughes won the draw. Not Brown. Sent a saucer pass taken by the Capitals. Pass to the near boards. Sent ahead by Ferravari. Blue line keeper for the Caps. Dump in by Sandin. Far corner 4:50 to play in the first. Towards the net, far circle. Protas couldn't get it. Actually, Protas takes it away, shoots. It's wide into the near boards. Wilson back to the blue line, kept in by Strome into the near corner. Blue line, Strome again to Protas, who sends it wide. All the Devils have been out there over a minute, close to a minute and a half, and Jake Allen gets a save or a glove save and hangs on. Well, it was 6-5 shots. Now they're saying 5-5 again. And that is the, I hope, the under 6 media timeout. All right, let's do Ryan Leonard's goal, number 9, I believe. He just is coming off the bench. Van Riemsdyk, and then a blocked shot taken to the slot or to the just on the edge of the far circle and beat Allen glove side high. Duhaime and Van Riemsdyk are your sisters. Maple Leafs, Dakota Joshua's 9th from Gruel and Maselli. 1-0, 4:27 to go in the first. Yeah, I'm okay, I guess, if the Cane, I'd rather have the Sabres over the Canes. All right, sorry, my Android tablet does not like YouTube sometimes when there's ads for some reason. All right, so I recently got a Blues hat. Ugh. And I've ordered a Stars, the Dallas Stars old one, not the D-Star logo. I love the colors of the Stars now, but this old Dallas Stars one was on sale, and it's black, so I just got it. I wouldn't mind a green Dallas Stars hat, but I'm not paying $42. And I also got an Avalanche hat. So I've got, hopefully those two will get here soon. I don't have anything for the Mammoth, the Wild, other than a really old sweatshirt, the Devils, and the Hurricanes, unless you count the Hartford Whalers. And don't know if I'll ever get anything for the Capitals, Panthers, or Ducks. So yeah, we'll see. All right, back from commercial break. We did the score update for hockey, and we did the goal visualizer. We'll check men's basketball probably at the intermission. All right, far circle face-off in the Devils' defensive zone. Great, we're on the behind the net cam. We are watching the Devils' television feed. Sent in behind the net. McMichael, oh gosh, the boards are shaking from the hit. Getting dizzy. Mercer couldn't get to it. He may have gotten that off his foot. He was limping. Sent behind the net for the Devils. It's Kovacevic. I think he just sent it back to Luke Hughes. Luke looking. Pass to Kovacevic. And into the far corner. Into the near corner. And who is that? Must be Duhaime. Taken up by Beauvillier. Into the far circle. Towards the net shot. May have been blocked by Kovacevic. To the neutral ice in front of the Devils bench. A pass to Beauvillier in the near boards. He gets hit by Kovacevic. Towards the net. Just missed somebody in the slot. Into the near boards, and the Devils send it to the neutral ice. Dump in by, I think, Mercer. Into the far corner, tipped away on a pass to the slot. Going back into his own zone, that would be Dillon. And he passes to Jack Hughes. Pass to the near circle. Taken behind the net by, I thought it was Bratt. I don't think it was. Off the near boards and blocked by the Caps. It's in the defensive zone for the Devils and sent up to the red line and pass to the near circle. Still 6-5 the shots. This is a lot like the game last night. Like Buffalo had like no shots on goal, but were really efficient. All right, sent behind the net by Hamilton. And back to the blue line. Keeper over to Ferravari, and then a blue line blast. That was wide. It's in the far corner. Hamilton trying to dig it out. It's taken away by the Caps. Near circle shot, blocked, and into the netting above the glass at 148. Shots still 6-5. 6-5 Caps. Nope, now they say 7-5. Oh, the guesses: Dennis Maroque, Ron Lowe, Jim Bedard. Bure's career stats if he hadn't got hurt all the time. Yeah. It was Pavel Bure, right? The Rocket, yeah. The Russian Rocket. I'd sent up, and Caps have it in their own zone. Taken away by the Devils at neutral ice and dumped into the far corner. And sent out again by the Caps. Good Lord. This game so far. Pass to the near boards, and Sandin has it. He sends it up towards the near circle. Lost it in the near boards. I think that was Duhaime. Towards the net and into the far boards. Blue line keeper. 1:05 to play. First period. Near circle. Far circle sent out. Shots are 8-5 now. Caps. Both teams getting line changes. Pass to Jack Hughes. His pass deflected straight up in the air. Knocked down by Dubois. And taken up the middle. Pass to the near circle. Brett. Oh, lost the handle on the way to the net. That was the best opportunity for the Devils by far. It went off of Thompson's skate, but if he could have just drawn it on a string, backhand to forehand, that might have been a goal. And the equalizer for the Devils. Sent behind the net. Puck is loose, near circle. Straight up into the stands. Assuming it was deflected at 15.2. Oh my goodness, that was such a good opportunity. Oh, the Caps had a good opportunity too. That was who was that? Ethan Frank had a good opportunity just outside the crease. Good save by Jake Allen. Who's on the draw? Looks like what's his? I'm sorry, Strome. They just kicked a Devil out of the draw. Near circle, 15.2 to play. First period. Only feels like the second period. All right, taken up Siplikov and sent it behind the net. Pass to Hamilton, near circle. And not kept in. They'll have to regroup. Nope. That's it. That's the end of the first period. 1-0 the score. Capitals winning by 1 at home. Shots as of now are 8-5 in favor of the Caps. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Yep, that's what I was saying. The Russian Rocket. I knew that without looking at the chat. Yes, correct. It's a talking Steve Irwin bobblehead. Sorry, the light is washing it out. I think it has like a watch battery. I'm going to have to unscrew this and see how much that battery would cost. I don't think it works. I'm sure the battery's dead. Yeah. I'm not even sure this button works anymore. It's just plastic. Yeah, but R.I.P. Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter. I love that show. For a plastic bobblehead, it does move a lot. Then we've got the goalies for my rod hockey teams. Blackhawks, Red Wings, and Maple Leafs. Red Wings, Maple Leafs set, and then I got the Hawks as a third team. And I found my old pencils from when I was in grade school. These are football pencils. I don't know if it's going to focus on the camera. Green Bay Packers, unsharpened. These were all the rage. These 28 teams. That's how long ago since I was in school. Didn't have the four most recent teams. The Saints and the Raiders look pretty good, but I guess I'm getting too close to the light. Yeah. I don't think it's going to focus. I'm going to have to put the gas signs up here. Take down the Star Wars one once in a while. Oh, Bure and who? Yeah, Chuck Norris. Somebody let me know. I think Brick let me know today. I hadn't heard. Thank you. Yeah, it stinks. I got to go back and watch the Missing in Action movies. I always liked those. I never really watched, I don't think I ever watched Walker, Texas Ranger, but I always liked Missing in Action, and I know I've seen others of his movies. I just can't remember which ones, but Missing in Actions were good. Oh, Answer's playing tonight. Yeah. Oh, okay. He changed his number. Yeah, Jake's doing already. Batteries are cheap. Yeah, but now that I just tested that button, I don't even know if the button works, to be honest. Bure rookie card, upper deck set was a good one, but I went down fast after the Rip Peachy. Yeah, Packer green. But for the pencil, yeah, I don't know, but did I get Irwin back in place? I can't really tell. Can move him up. There, he can rest on the edge. This is a sign. These aren't real signatures. This is a signed Packer ball, the 2021 team. It's just machine reproduction signatures. This is one of my Chicago Wolves winter hats that I sometimes wear. Didn't see pics for the Rangers. Bure wore 9 as a Ranger? Oh, okay. Okay, let's we did the goal visualizer. 1-0 Washington after 1. 8-5 the shots. 8-7 the face-offs. 8-7 face-offs, Washington. No penalties, so no power plays. 9-8 hits, Devils. 7-3 block shots, Devils. Sorry if the audio was a little hot. 6-4 giveaways, Capitals if you prefer. Sorry. 1-1 takeaways. Devils won on the road in a shootout way back on November 15th in the other game in Washington, D.C., 3-2. Washington got their revenge 4-3 over the Devils in Newark, New Jersey, overtime, December 27th. The fourth and final game in this 4-game set in Newark, New Jersey, April 2nd. Let's get you updated on the Leafs. First intermission, Leafs 1, Hurricanes 0. Again, if you have NHL Network, that game is available to you. Dakota Joshua's 9th from Gruel and Maselli. I don't know. I'll have to look up how to say some of these names too. Avalanche Blackhawks in about closer to 50 minutes. Panthers Flames about an hour and 20 minutes. In about 2 hours and 15 minutes, I'll start the live stream for Ducks Mammoth. Men's hoops. The 4 games in progress. We have Iowa 32, Clemson 25 at halftime. Iowa Hawkeyes up 7, 9 seed against the 8 seed. That game's TNT. Northern Iowa losing to St. John's. St. John's up 20-4. 11:58 in the first. That game's on CBS. UCLA 18, UCF 12, 10:42 in the first. Purdue 17, Queens University 12, 12:02 in the first. Yeah, I could have done St. John's Northern Iowa, but I already know somebody who's a much bigger streamer that's doing that game too. So all I have are the CBS games. I may get HBO Max for the Stanley Cup playoffs. That would be it. Later tonight, Prairie View A&M, Florida, California Baptist, Kansas. Yeah, I could have done that too. Furman, Yukon, and Missouri, Miami. Earlier today, in case you missed anything. Oh, yeah, it was Saints. I guess should show you the Raiders one. The Raiders one looked pretty good. Eye for an eye. I don't know if I've seen. I'll have to check that out. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Connor. All right, earlier action today. Arizona 92, Long Island 58. Iowa State 108, Tennessee State 74. I actually ended up quickly jamming that game into the schedule. Had to get a logo for TSU, but I managed to do it in time. Virginia 82, Wright State 73, Alabama 90, Hofstra 70, Texas Tech 91, Akron 71, Tennessee 78, Miami, Ohio 56. That's too bad. Oh, they got blown out before half. That's too bad. 32-2 season. They go out in the first round. Oh, well. Kentucky 89, Santa Clara 84 in overtime. Had that game. And Kentucky, I think it's Oweh, about halfway between half court and the 3-point line, banked in a 3 at the buzzer. Utah State 86, Villanova 76. That's the only higher seed, or I guess lower seed, 9 over an 8 today so far. 10-point win. It's been all high, better seed or lower number seed wins tonight. No real upsets like yesterday. All right, I'm going to take a break and get something to eat. Here's what's coming up. Ducks Mammoth tonight. Triple header hockey tomorrow. Sabres Kings. Islanders Canadians. Lightning Oilers. Sunday, I may take a look at the schedule and do one basketball game if it's like 11 or 11:30. I think we'll still do Hurricanes Penguins at 2. Sabres Ducks for sure at 7. Monday, it's going to be women's basketball. There's really nothing else that day. One game on NHL Network, which I don't have. Hurricanes Canadians, Ducks Canucks on Tuesday. Yeah, I guess we need to put the Zambonis up. No, we there's nothing unless you want me to. I don't think these are really visible if I put these up for you. But we will. I'm going to take a break. Yeah, exactly. It's been a while. Oh yeah, Lone Wolf McQuaid. I got to slow down. I may have seen that. Chuck. All right, let me get the music going and then I'll take a break. Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe. Help to support the channel. Follow on Twitch if you happen to already have a Twitch account. I did not put the score in. just for reference. I cannot type. All right, let me cue up the music and take a break. 1 second. I think we'll go with the shorter songs. All right, thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Let me get rid of the music. Sorry for the delay. Probably wasn't smart to have a spoonful of peanut butter before I got back here to the mic. Underway in the second. In behind the Capitals net. They send it up the near boards, but just get it to neutral ice. In pass gets away. Devils get it to the blue line. Now they send it back to the far boards and send it up. Excuse me. All right, behind the Washington net, a shot from the far circle and then a save held on by Thompson at 19-18. Of the second, shots are now 8-6. Washington score 1-0 Washington and 1-0 Leafs over the Canes in Toronto, 18-36 in the second there. All right, far circle faceoff, still waiting. Now there's the draw. Caps saucer pass to the neutral ice. Taken behind the Devils' net. Battling for the puck. Devils skated out to the blue line. Cross ice pass taken away. Caps from the far circle. Shot was wide. Going the other way. Devils have a 2-on-1. Near circle shot. Save held on by Thompson at 18-49. Pretty good scoring opportunity for the Devils, but nothing to show for. Holy cow. Mammoth, they're having a good year. Yeah, they're just boring. I don't have any trouble with the Mammoth. I just find them boring. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I don't know. Mammoth, plus their games don't do well, I think, on the channel. All right. Pass taken. Neutral ice, but a whistle for the Caps at 18-34. Just trying to catch up on the chat real quick. We're still 1-0 Leafs. With Ryan, I think they are the class of the league. Vancouver needs an owner of the same caliber. Let's go Devils. Ooh, the Rangers, well, their owner, and that explains everything in the Big Apple. After the face-off, Caps dump it in. Sent behind the net by the Devils and into the near boards. Caps keep it in at the blue line. Looks like Wilson in the corner. He tries. Ooh, he got hit into the boards and sent out, by the Devils. But the Caps have it again. 18:07 to play in the second period. 18 minutes to go. Now behind the Devils net, one gets behind Jake Allen, and he manages to turn around and freeze it before it went in the net. Heads up play by Allen. Keeps it a 1-0 game. Front offices talk about the Devils' lousy GM. Whoops. Yeah. Fitzgerald. F. Scott Fitzgerald. Nicely played. I'm not a fan of him. I don't like The Great Gatsby. The book or the movie with oh my gosh, Robert Redford. I don't know. I was never interested in that book or the movie. I read it and I saw it and I didn't like it. All right, Van Riemsdyk to the far boards. He gets it at the point, the blue line. Sent into the corner. Caps still with the puck. Hey, John DeWolf, welcome. Sent, now the Caps have it in their own end. Near circle. Behind the net. Van Riemsdyk sends it behind the net to Chikrin. Van Riemsdyk up ahead. He gets it back at the red line. Dumps it in. That was my right shoulder. Sent around by the Devils and pass by Cotter. But the Caps send it out again. Red line. Dumped in. Chasing it is McMichael. In the far boards. Tipped towards the net. Pushed to the side by Jake Allen. And a pass gets away, but the Devils will finally... Well, they still have it in their own zone. Red line now up the middle. Near circle. Mercer sends one. It's tipped away and a nice play by Hudson of the Caps. Caps have it at the red line. Dump it in and head for a line change. Sorry. Nodded off for a second there. Luke Hughes up ahead. It goes to the side of the net, and I believe this is going to be icing on New Jersey. Wow, that pass by, that shot that Allen had to freeze. Nemitz actually made a nice goal mouth clear or goal line clear. The puck was actually rotating and end over end and never completely crossed the line. It was right on the line. They just showed the top down view. That was incredible. All right, puck is in the far boards, and the Devils can't keep it in. In their own zone now. Caps have it towards the net. Beauvillier shot. Ovechkin shot. Off the rebound. Good 2 saves by Allen. Somebody is down for the Devils, injured in the near corner. They just got back up, hobbling noticeably. Mercer. Strome sends one in a glove save. Allen, he knows they need a line change. He hangs on at 15:40. What's up, Gracie? Still 1-0 Leafs. Gatsby's of the Island. Yotes jersey. Nah. The only Yotes one I liked was the maroon with just the coyote head. I didn't really like any of their things. And that was only just the best of, I don't know. I never liked any of the coyote stuff other than, I guess, that one. But that was just the best of that they had. Not really a big fan of it. I know a lot of people like that salsa jar look, but I was never that enthralled with it. Into the near corner, I think we might have the first penalty of the game coming up at 15:30. Let's see who it's on. Frank of the Capitals. High sticking minor on Frank. Capitals fans immediately boo, but I missed it. I still didn't see it. Oh, yeah. I saw it. That was a good call. Looks like he got Hamenahau. I don't even know how to say that one. All right, Devils power play being outshot 12-7 currently. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Caps. Jake Allen plays it to the neutral zone. Bratt has it in the near circle. Pass to the far circle. 9th in power play, 22.9% for the Devils, and took it away before I could get the Caps. Towards the net, into the near boards, actually hit the netting above the glass in the corner. All right, still 1-0 Leafs in Toronto, 14:03 in the second. What? Sorry, it's not even the Devils. It's the Caps are boring tonight too. It's both teams. No, I will say that Flyers game against the Flyers Maple Leafs game I did. Oh my gosh, 35 minutes of that game, nothing happened. Like 35 minutes straight. Late first to mid third, absolutely nothing happened. The entire second period and half of the third and a little bit of the end of the first. All right, resetting. Jack Hughes brings it in to the blue line, and it's sent out by the Caps. It'll be picked up by Hamilton. Picked up, or drop pass, now ahead to Bratt. He carries it in and dumps it behind the net. Picked in the far corner, back to the blue line. Jack Hughes moves it over to Hamilton. Now a pass to Hamilton, back to Hughes in the far circle. Sent around by the Caps and kept in by Hamilton. Hamilton keeps it in again. I looked like it was out to me. Centering pass, a couple chances, and cleared down the length of the ice by the Caps. They didn't register any shots on goal. None of those were on net. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Into the near circle, and blue line keeper for Luke Hughes. Behind Mercer to the far corner. Power play's over. We're back to 5-on-5. Still kept in the zone, though, for the Devils. Far circle. Centering pass into the near boards. Luke Hughes to the far side. At the point, now to the near circle. Mercer passes. Blue line, Luke Hughes, shot, saved by Thompson. Hangs on at 13:07. First shot in some time for the Devils. We head to the under 14 media timeout. Still 1-0 in favor of Washington. Canes tied it. Jordan Staal's 17th on the power play from Jarvis and Aho. 1-1, 11:56 to go. Second period. The jersey in white. Oh. What's up, John DeWolf? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Haminano? Oh, brother. I know. I should have tried to look up these games and these names. Can't say I would have actually remembered. Feng Shui. Yeah. Yep, just saw that, Gracie. Canes, Leafs. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. I need it. I'm sorry if I'm being overly critical of this game. It's just, I already said Flyers Leafs was worse, but, and I don't know, Mammoth and Kraken games aren't the greatest either. And I don't know. Golden Knights, I kind of am harsh on them, but they'll fall behind and come back. So there's always that threat. Don't forget to vote in the poll on in the chat. We have 17 votes, 65% New Jersey, 35% Washington. Yeah, 1-1 in that game. We'll check the college basketball scores next break. Near circle. Now they say 12-9 shots, Devils. Face-off won by Sordiff for the Caps. They do not get it out yet, though. Now it's to the neutral ice. Luke Hughes skates and gets it. Takes it to the far circle, up the blue line, over the red, into the O-zone, in the middle, sent to the near boards. Van Riemsdyk with it for the Caps. Luke Hughes taking on the whole team. Oh, missed. They had Leonard in the near circle, and the pass missed. Behind the Devils' net. Right outside the crease, and that wraparound, no good. And sent in. Again, blue line keeper, Sordiff. Now the Devils get it to neutralize. Red line. Dump in, and the Caps have it. Devils got at least one player changed in the near circle for the Caps, but taken away. Luke Hughes with the puck. Devils getting another change. And he gets it to his brother Jack Hughes, who skates it to the red line. Taken in by Bratt, near boards, into the near corner, behind the net. Far boards, I think, sent up by the Caps. Beauvillier, I think. Pass to Strome, centered it. Near circle shot, set up in the doorstep, no good. I think that was Wah. Other way, 2-on-1. Jack Hughes shot on his pass. Believe it was Bratt. That must have been high. Kept in at the blue line for the Devils. Jack Hughes with the puck. Still at the blue line, skating around. Now a drop pass. I believe that's Nemitz with the puck. Devils get a change. Devils still have it in the Washington defensive zone. Ooh, collision right outside the circle. Far circle. Meyer passes. Nemitz shot. Big rebound and cleared by the Caps. Devils trying to get a line change as well. Nemitz sends it ahead. Caps too are trying to change. Oh, and they said Devils offsides, I guess. Did not see that. 12-10 the shots, Caps. Yeah, no, I agree. I was kidding on this one. This one's had a goal. We've had some chances at least. That Flyers-Leafs game was so bad. New Jersey, do something. I agree. Sorry, catching up the clock. 10.5 to go. Neutral ice. Turnover by the Devils. Taken in by the Caps. Near corner. Blue line keeper. Sandin to the far side. Sent behind the Devils' net. Picked up Frank. Sent ahead, though. The Devils in the near circle. Heeshear passes. Mercer shot. Don't know if that got through. And the Caps send it up. But it's picked up by Heeshear. Skated into the O-zone. Kept in at the blue line by Siegenthaler. Sent towards the far corner. Blue line keeper. Another blast. Into the far corner. Sent up and out, but the Devils take the puck away. Siplikov. And he gets it back. Tipped to the far side, but now the Caps have it. Sandin, in the near corner. Sends it behind the Devils' net. Puck got away, but Caps still have it. Leonard with the puck. Now a pass up ahead to the left wing. Devils have it in their own defensive zone. We're halfway through the game. 9-10 to play, second period. 1-0 Caps. 12-10 the shots, Caps. Pass into the far boards. The Devils get a pass to the near side for Siplikov, and then it looks like another offsides at 8:57. And that should be the under 10 media timeout. All right, 1-1 Canes, Leafs in Toronto. 9:41 to play in the second, so they're halfway through as well. Oh, wow. Oh, that is Shane Doan's kid? I didn't even know that. Thanks for mentioning that. That's cool. Yeah, Doan's a good kid, too. Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it. I don't know how to. I can't think of any Devils and Caps. I've only been back into the NHL for last year during the regular season and this year. I mean, I think I paid attention to the playoffs or finals at least 2 years ago, though. So 3 Devils in the lineup tonight played for the Caps at one point in their careers. Who are they? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Any last guesses from anybody? All right, real quick. Excuse me. Purdue 45, Queens 33 at half. UCLA 35, UCF 27 halftime. St. John's 47, Northern Iowa 28 halftime. Yeah, St. John's games would do good, but blowout, and I did know somebody doing that game too. Iowa 46, Clemson 35, 10:41 to go in the second. Can't really call a 9 over an 8 a real upset, though. That's a coin flip. Connor Brown, Brendan Dilla, and Jonas Siegenthaler. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have known. But thanks for the trivia. Appreciate it. Sent to the far circle. Devils now in the near circle. It's sent up to the near boards behind the net. Sorry, this is the Caps behind the Devils net. I think I flipped the colors on accident. Caps send it to the near circle. Shot blocked. Nice play by the defense. Might have been Dylan, actually. Or it was Kovacevic before the change. Can't really see the difference between the 5 and the 8 at times. Into the near corner. Devils try to keep it in, but the Caps get it to the neutral ice. Taken up and brought to the far boards by Dubois. In the slot, a shot was wide. That was off the stick of Wilson. He was actually at the point, a little bit north of the high slot. South, depending how you look at it. Protas sends it around, but the Devils will skate it out at the blue line into the ozone. Protas, excuse me, sent it up the far boards. Caps right in front of their own bench. It's into their ozone, but the Devils skate it out. Heishier with the puck. Near circle. Back to Nemitz at the blue line. He's at the point. Sends one. It's blocked. Picked up by Waugh and sent ahead. Caps. That is Beauvillier looking. He put on the brakes. Takes it to the blue line. Far circle. Again, he has had the puck a lot. I forgot who that is. Sent wide. Ovi trying to get the rebound in the far corner. And it's sent around by Strome. Pardon the whistle. Beauvillier sends one. It goes into the far corner. Ovechkin to the blue line and sent out. Devils up ahead into the near circle. And taken away again. Beauvillier, a pass off the far boards and a dump in by the Caps. We're at 6:30 to play in the second period. Haven't had a shot on goal in quite some time. Near boards. Saucer pass by the Caps. Knocked down with a glove by the Devils. Near circle. Sordiff looking. No, that's not Sordiff. Sent to the far circle. That was McMichael. Right in front of the crease and sent out again by the Devils. Brown drop pass at the blue line. Devils have to regroup in the neutral zone. Red line. Now Bratt with the puck. Bratt sends it ahead to the far corner. And pass to, oh, it got by Jack Hughes down, and Luke Hughes picks it up, gets it to Jack. Jack's pass gets deflected. Caps going the other way. All right, they gave the Caps a shot. That's the first one in a while. Behind the Devil net, into the near corner. Caps get it to neutral ice. Luke Hughes dumps it in. Wah picks it up for the Caps. They skate it out. Blue line to the red line. Pass ahead. Taken away. And sent off the far boards. And a dump in by the Caps. They go for a line change. Devils in the near corner. Wah keeps it in for the Caps. Sends it to the far corner. Protas trying to dig it out behind the net. Kept in again by Wah. At the point from the blue line. Looked like Wilson's shot was blocked. Blue line keeper again. I presume by Hudson. Must have hit the post. Ref was waving it off. Taken into the far circle. That would be Siplikov towards the net. And a save by Thompson at 4:22. I believe this will be the under 6 media timeout. Still 1-0 Caps, which is where we were 9:36 into the first. Oh, sorry, Isidore. I don't know why that comment was held. I'm trying to show it. I don't know if it popped up. I saw one back a ways. I didn't realize it was held. YouTube just hides some for, I don't always know why. Like even if people say sin, I think it gets held. It's very odd. Yep. Ducks, yeah, don't worry if you can't. King. I could check hockey reference. Yeah. Puckpedia. Okay. Oh, not in me. Yeah, I got you. Gotcha. Oops, sorry. Gotcha. Oh, 2-2 in Toronto. Tavares tied it up. It was briefly Eric Robinson's 12th on a penalty shot at 12:35 gave the Canes a lead, but a minute 22 later, Tavares 24th for Yarncroc and McCabe. So back to a tie game in Toronto. Avalanche Hawks from the United Center. In about 10 minutes, they'll get underway. Face off. Devils have it at the blue line. Skate it to the near corner. Puck was lost by Gritsuk. Now it's taken by Glass. I haven't called Glass's name all night. Oh, and Hamilton couldn't keep it in. Are you kidding? And he dumps it in behind the Washington net. Wow. All right. Skated out by Van Riemsdyk. He sends it ahead. Sort of pass or shot or whatever gets blocked into the near corner. Devils get it out. Van Riemsdyk sends it in. I was going to say, that's got to be offsides. That was way offsides. That wasn't even close. I mean, the puck came out and he passed it like it hadn't come out. What? 0 defensive zone starts this season entering tonight for Ovechkin. What does that even mean? So he never goes into his own defensive zone? I don't I mean, I get it for Ovechkin. All right. Just outside the defensive zone for the Devils in the near dot. They control the draw, pass it off to the near boards. Heeshear chases, knocks Protas out of the way, but it's sent up by the Caps near boards. Sent ahead now by the Devils, tracked down by Sandin right in front of the net. He takes it behind the net to get away from Heeshear. 3:12 to play in the second. Second period, shots on goal are 6-6. Into the near circle, behind the Devils' net. Blue line keeper Beauvillier, a shot by Beauvillier. A nice glove save by Jake Allen at 2:54. In Toronto, still 2-2, 4:58 to go, second period. Still 14-11 the shots. Each team's had one shot recently. Face off in the far circle. Devils finally get to it. Pass to the near side. And dumped in off the stick of Cotter. It's in the far boards. Shot was wide into the near corner, or near boards. Blue line sent into the far corner off the stick of Dillon. Now the Capitals going the other way. Far circle, trailer, near circle, return to the far circle, and the shot never got on net. Kept in at the line by Strome. Towards the net. Allen gave up a rebound. Pass gets away as Waugh couldn't keep it in. And he'll dump it in from the red line as the Caps tag up. To Nemitz in the near corner. Taken away by Strome to Van Riemsdyk for the Caps. Far circle towards the net. And a whistle at 1:58. I think it was a save, or did it get tipped into the net? Netting above the glass. 11-5 block shots for the Devils. So Caps just picked up 2 shots. Oh. Hey, Blue Jay, what's up? Yeah, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Sad. All right, far circle, gloved down by the Caps. Protas in the slot. Van Riemsdyk thought he kept it in. Off to the races on a breakaway towards the net. Oh, a nice poke check, but we got a penalty coming up. This might be a penalty shot. It was, okay, not Mercer. It was Grziuk off to the races. Let's see what the call is. Could be a penalty shot. Okay, hooky. They called hooking on Wilson. I guess Chikrin made a clean poke check, but a little surprised this wasn't a penalty shot, but the Devils do get the power play, down 1-0. Bratt, Heeshear, Brown, who else is out there? They took it down before I could read it all. Oh, come on. We're doing behind the net cam. Come on. Far boards, near circle. I mean, I can't tell who's out there. Besides Brown, Ferravari just boarded him. No call. Far circle, blue line keeper. Bratt sends it. We're finally on the broadcast cam. Blue line keeper. They get it to Bratt. Near circle. Back to the point. Shot by Hamilton. Don't know if that was saved or deflected into the corner. Hamilton to the far circle. Hamilton at the point of shot. Oh, it hit the crossbar. I thought they tied it. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Unfortunate puck luck there for the Devils thought Hamilton had buried it under the crossbar. It was only off the crossbar. All right, Devils have it again in the O zone. Hamilton to, I think, Jack Hughes. Hamilton to the far circle. Again, it's Hughes. Down low. Pass to the point again for Hamilton. They try to get it near circle. Hamilton to Hughes. Far circle. 22 seconds in the second period. Towards the net. Rebound. Bratt sends it back to Hughes. Far circle shot again. All right. Anybody want to shoot besides Hughes? Hughes backhander. That's blocked. Hamilton keeps it in. Towards the net. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Near boards. That's it. That is the end of the second period. We count down the 18 minutes for the second intermission, and it's going to do it 3 times. I mistyped. And it's still 1-0 Caps. Devils will have 17 seconds left on their power play from Wilson on the hook on Gritsyuk's breakaway. 3-2 Canes. Keandre Miller 6. Short-handed. Oh, brother. Not good for Buffalo. 3-2 Canes over the Leafs in Toronto. Whistle at 1:32. Avalanche Hawks coming up. Let's go through the numbers. Then we'll check the basketball scores. Leonard's goal is 15th from Duhaime and Van Riemsdyk. Still the only tally. 9:36 in the first. 2 penalties. High sticking Frank and Wilson hooking against the Caps. No penalties on the Devils. 16-13 the shots. Let me fix that. (16-13) Caps shots on goal as they lead 1-0 after 2 periods. Faceoffs 18-14 Capitals. 0 for 1 power play Devils. They're currently 17 seconds left in their second one. 13-13 hits. Block shots 11-6 Devils. 11-10 giveaways Devils. Ooh, Star Wars night for the Devils, I guess, against the Blackhawks. Missed the date. 11-10 giveaways Devils. 3-2 takeaways Devils. Season series tied 1-1. Game 4 in Newark, New Jersey, April 2nd. Still 3-2 Canes over the Maple Leafs. 31 seconds to go. Second period. Iowa 56, Clemson 51, 4:37 to go. Second. Halftime still in the other 3 games. St. John's 47, Northern Iowa 28. UCLA 35, UCF 27. Purdue 45, Queens 33. Still 4 games to come. Prairie View against Florida, California Baptist, Kansas, Furman, Yukon, Missouri, Miami, as in Miami Hurricanes. Miami, Ohio lost today, ending their season at 32-2. Underway at the United Center in Chicago. 19-14 in the first. No score. Don't forget to vote in the poll. We have 20 votes. 60% for New Jersey. 40% for the Capitals. So what is that? 12 votes for the Devils. 8 for the Capitals. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Yeah. Wonder if he retires. I don't know. I don't like the Capitals. I don't want the Capitals to make the playoffs. I don't have. This is the first time I think all season. How you doing, Blue Jay? By the way, I don't have any Devils merch yet. I don't have any Capitals. I don't have any Ducks or Mammoth. I don't think I've ever had a night where 2 games I don't have anything. Yeah, sad to see. The boogeyman checks his closet for Chuck Norris. The good one, Derek. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Go St. John's. Yeah, they're up 17 on Northern Iowa. Oh, second half, 19-14 to play. They're underway. UCLA up 10 now, 37-27 on UCF, 18-55 in the second. Iowa 57, Clemson 51, 404 in the second. Purdue Queens still at half. Number 6. Yeah, so I don't want the Caps to make the playoffs, so I'm rooting for the Devils tonight. I guess I don't like the Ducks. I'll root for the Mammoth because I think the Mammoth are gonna at least get that first wild card. I don't think there's any knocking them out. I'd rather the Ducks drop down. You know what? We can fix the schedule because Ducks Mammoth is coming up. So I think I'll go ahead and update the schedule. We'll do this live. The effing thing stinks. We'll do it live. And it's not what he said. So the 21st through the 25th now. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yep. Triple header action tomorrow. Can't pick up, 3 games is enough. I know I'm going to end up doing 4 today, but just changed my mind at the last minute for the second college game today. Saturday, Sunday, Monday is still to be determined. Tomorrow, my son has a junior varsity baseball game at 11 a.m., so won't be on before 3. Don't think there's any games I could do. And again, 3 hockey games is a lot. It's a little different when it's 2 basketball and 2 hockey, but man, those games are getting long for the tournament. They take 20 minutes at halftime now instead of 15. And so there's Monday, NHL Network only. Tuesday we're doing Hurricanes Canadians. Bruins games don't do well. Red Wings games don't do well. Kraken don't do well. Hawks a blackout. Flyers games don't do that great, and it's on Hulu. Avalanche Penguins was a possibility, but I'm going to stay true to the audience. We'll do Hurricanes Canadians. And then could only do the 9 o'clock because Oilers Mammoth won't be delayed like a ESPN network game. I would rather do that, but we're going to do Ducks Canucks. That should be interesting. Yes, Wednesday. No, only the 1 game. I don't know. I'm going to have to look for something else to do. I don't think women's basketball is going that day. Might just do that 1 game. I don't get Bruins Sabres. It's too bad. I'm going to miss some Sabres games because they're on HBO Max or maybe even NHL Network. Rangers Maple Leafs. Ugh. Two teams playing out the string and no Matthews. Yuck. Maybe I'll take the night off. Rest my voice. We'll see. Yikes. We'll have to see what else is going on that night. All right, that's updated. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Austin's got Toronto's pick, top 5 protected. Oh, okay. Okay, 1 second. I can look it up. Oh, come on. It's stupid tablet. Every time. All right. Dylan, a Devil. Dylan, a Jet. Dylan, a Capital, 19 to 21. Brendan Dillon. So, yes, you're correct, Connor. I believe it's Connor Brown. Brown, a Devil. Before that, an Oiler. And before that, yes, a Capital, 22-23. Ottawa before that. And a Leaf a while ago. Siegenthaler. Jonas Siegenthaler. Devil 2020 to 2026. And yeah, number 34 for the Caps, 18 to 21. So yeah, you were correct. Three-two Canes over the Leafs. Second intermission. Carlo trade. Oh, Montreal and Buffalo do the best. Washington used to. I don't know. I think Friday at 6 is just a tough time slot. So is Saturday at 6. Edmonton does pretty well too. It's more that there's teams that don't do well. Like the Hurricanes don't do well. The Leafs, I know there's competition. That's why. Devils games do okay. Panthers did all right too, but I got sick of watching the Panthers. Mammoth, Kraken don't do well. Rangers, if I forgot to say the Leafs, I think I said Leafs. Rangers, Detroit doesn't do well. Boston doesn't do well either. I mean, I think there's just competition. For Toronto, I know it's because of the one guy, and I already forgot his name, Dangle, I think. Because I even watched him a little bit during the playoffs. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. But yeah, there's just certain teams that there must be competition. But Buffalo has done really well, especially as they've been playing better, and Montreal has done well. Usually, outside of Toronto, the Canadian games do well. Probably not the Jets, since the Jets were so bad early, and probably not the Canucks now. OT Mammoth, Oilers Mammoth battle. Wait. Well, it's Ducks Mammoth, or did we do that game? I don't remember. Actually, San Jose Sharks games are kind of hit or miss too. The Kings games, even though I root for the Kings games haven't been doing so great either. But it's usually better than, I'll tell you, the Kraken, I did a Predators Kraken game. That was the worst turnout I've had in probably since 2025. Like early in the season. Like I don't even think I had 300 views. Usually I can get 400, no problem. We may struggle tonight with this game. All right, let me take a quick break and I'll be back. Yeah, let me try to get the music going. Like and subscribe. Good, it's free. Good way to help support the channel. Follow on Twitch if you could as well. It's free there. Advantage as of now that it's ad free and it's also much faster than YouTube. It's pretty quick. It's like literally a 4-second delay. I think I didn't put it in. We'll try to do it again. I don't remember where we were on the songs. We'll go here. All right, thanks everybody. Oops, I hit the wrong button. All right, we are back. Let me get rid of the music. Probably should have got out of the game and back in. We'll try to remember that at the second intermission. Yeah, I'll try to make sure I remember that. Yeah, it really stinks that Draisaitl got hurt. That's not good for the Oilers. All right, come on, go live. Live. There we go. All right, Wilson will be out of the box shortly, after 17 seconds, unless Yeah, I think we better get out and get back in. We seem to be a bit behind here. I just checked, but all right, face off, and Heeshear wins it for the Devils, and they take it to the red line. Up the middle, taken away, and swept down by the Caps. So they must have updated the shots because it's 15-13. They took one away for the Caps. Back to 5-on-5. Wilson out of the box. Jack Hughes lost it. Caps going the other way. 3-on-2 to the far circle. Protas sends it around for the Caps. And it's at the blue line for Washington. And blue line kept in. Far circle. Wilson at the point. A shot. Rebound into the far boards. Picked up and brought out, I think, by, 29. And sent towards the net. And a freeze of the puck by Thompson at 19:04. Wait, now it's 16-13 on the shots. Yeah, Allen with a nice save. Then the rebound was sent from the side, and he got that one as well, and that one's not a shot on goal. All right, far circle face-off. Controlled by the Devils. Leonard, now behind the net, into the near corner. Up the near boards, and did Hamilton keep it in? Yes, he passed it. Mercer shot, save, not held on. Van Riemsdyk takes it behind the net. And Hamilton keeps it in, sends one off the side of the net. It's in front of the crease, now kept in again. 29 on the shot for the Devils is blocked. Blue line keeper. Long shot, big save, rebound in the slot and cleared. This should be icing on Washington at 18-24. 16-15. Devils pick up a couple shots. 3-2. Canes Leafs just about set to resume in the third. Avs get the first goal. Natchez 32nd from Nichushkin and McKinnon in Chicago. Far circle face-off. Controlled at the blue line by Kovacevic. To the near circle. In the slot, that one's blocked. It goes into the netting above the glass behind the net. Oh, man, we're behind on the chat again. Before Draisaitl. Yeah, I said it stinks. Will Edmond. You would think they'd still get in. I just have my doubts about any of these teams that are 8th or lower, beneath the Mammoth doing anything. No. Mammoth will still be that 1 seed in the playoff. The first wild card. That's what I was trying to say. Sent around into the far boards and kept in at the blue line. Now taken away. Up the middle and sent out. Well, not out yet. Luke Hughes Nope, now he's at the neutralize. Hold that thought. Puck knocked away by the Caps. And they have it in their own defensive zone. Pass to the near side. And at the red line. I hope the Mammoth beat the Ducks. I can't stand the Ducks. Especially with Gudas now. Far circle shot after a pass by Sandin, and that was tipped into the glass above the netting above the glass, not the glass above the netting. 17-15 the shots now. Is what time? All right, they're showing so many real. Yeah, but I mean, they were out of the playoff push, though. I mean, I hate it for Matthews, just the fact that he got injured and he's going to have 3 months of recovery. But I mean, they're not going to the playoffs, whereas the Oilers, it could affect whether they do or don't make the playoffs, as we're discussing now. Blue line keeper to the near circle, taken away by Mercer. Devils make a pass and a saucer pass into the far corner. Caps behind their own net. Strome to Sandin up the far board. Devils keep it in. Pass to Nemitz in the near side. Blue line pass, and now shot. It's behind the net. Caps send it off the boards and into the neutral zone. Picked up by Dillon in front of his own net to the far circle. Behind the net to Nemitz. 16:40 to play in the third. And sent in. What is going on? By the Devils. Why is my tablet freaking out? Jeez Louise. Jack Hughes with the puck. Shot. Blocked. He gets it back. Far boards. Near circle. Tough angle shot by Siegenthaler. Taken out by the Caps and dumped in. Far corner. Blue line keeper. Shot from the far circle into the near boards. 16 minutes to go. And Jack Hughes with the puck. He gets it to Hamilton, who sends it to the far side. I assume it's Kovacevic. That's who he's out there with. Pass to Hamilton. Up ahead. Far circle. That would be Cotter. Shot. Saved and to the side. That was Kovacevic. Blue line keeper for the Devils. Near circle. Towards the slot. Tipped away. And not cashed in there. Chikrin sends it. Sordiff has it. Drop pass. Shot by Leonard. High and tipped into the netting above the glass. 91.2 miles per hour. By Leonard. 19-18. According to TV, are the shots. Devils, actually, in the lead now. Yeah, Edmonton, I think, is off. I think you're right. No, wait. Yeah, we were talking about them for tomorrow or Friday, I think. I don't remember. All right, near corner, 15:09 to play. Devils carried over the red into the ozone in the far boards. To the point. Dillon shot. Rebound. Nemitz takes it. Sends it to the far circle. Shot by Nemitz. No, wait. That was not Nemitz. Who was that? Oh, Glass. Yeah, I forget. I've called Glass's name twice tonight. Pass to Glass. Towards the net, into the far corner. And centering off the goalie, a rebound into the near boards. Sent out to the neutral ice by the Caps. Devils have it. Caps getting a line change, but I guess the Devils are too. Sent in, and the Caps have it in the near circle. Pass to the red line, taken up. Drop pass to Protas. His pass gets blocked, and Mercer sends it to the red line. Devils have it far circle. Taken behind the Cap net. Towards the net. Sent wide. Rebound picked up in the slot by Protas, I believe, and that somebody else dumped it in for the Caps. It's in the far circle. Nope, we got it tipped into the netting call, I believe, at 13:42. This should be the under 14 media timeout. 20-18 are the shots for the Devils. 1-0 the score. 3-2 Canes over Leafs, still with 14:06 to play in Toronto. In Chicago, the Blackhawks head to the power play, but Brock Nelson's 31st on the power play from Makar and Natchez gave the Avalanche a 2-0 lead, 3:55 to go in the first. Natchez already with a 2-point night. Gosh darn this tablet. Stop freaking out every time. All right. Michael Carcone to a 2-year. I think it's Carcone, isn't it? It's not Carcone. Interesting. 2-year deal. True. Yeah. Pacific Division is bad. And the Golden Knights were leading it. I gotta have to look now with all those overtime and shootout losses they've had. No, I already saw that. Yeah, no, it's true. The Pacific Division in the West wouldn't even get in for the wild card in the East. That's true. Yeah, no, I agree with that. The fact that it's a surgery, you're absolutely right. And, 3-month recovery. Oh, man, Devils Mercer nearly had a goal. It was a good save by Thompson with his right pad. Yeah, and it was a terrible hit. They need to legislate that out. There had to be there had to be an in-person review or hearing for it too. That's what I don't understand. How Gudis was allowed to have a phone interview and then just get the 5-game suspension. It should have been 10. At least, like initially, even if it got dropped a little on appeal. But he's a repeat offender. All right, Hamilton dumps it into the near corner. They get it to the slot. A shot was wide. Rebound behind the net. Trying to scramble for the puck. It's finally whistled, I guess, for a freeze by Thompson at 13:21. Devils they're definitely getting pucks on the net now more than previously in the game, but nothing to show for it. They were just down like 17-15 in shots. Now it's 21-18 they lead in shots. Somehow Thompson laying on his belly still got the save. They just could not lift it. Heeshear against Dubois. Far circle. Heeshear wins it. Devils keep it in. Sent high and no, it's still played. I thought they were going to say it hit the netting. Caps send it out. Up ahead, Wilson into the near circle, towards the net, centering, got away into the far boards. Wilson knocks it, and it's sent out, though. Caps will get it in their own zone. Now they take it behind their own net, presumably waiting on a line change. All right, sent around. Near boards, Devils have the puck. Long pass, red line, return pass to the near circle for Kovacevic. Jack Hughes shot, save, and rebound taken by the Caps. They're going the other way. Wilson passes far circle towards the net. Somehow it's kept out of the net as Allen flops onto his back. And it's taken away in the far circle again by the Caps. Sent up ahead. They lose it at the neutral ice, and it's Devils puck up ahead for Brown. Now it's sent in again by the Caps. Devils restart again. Up the near boards. Tipped into the zone. I'd say that was icing? That was not tipped at 11:42 on the Devils. Huh. Yeah, is it Carcone or Carcone? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, Natchez and Macaroni. Carcone. I can't remember. I know it's. I couldn't remember if it's a hard C or a hard S. I know it's either Carconi or Carsoni. Well, I guess it would be Carsone, not So it probably is Carconi. All right, into the near boards. Make that Cap still have the puck. Strome sent it in, but apparently he left the zone and sent it in. No, we have a delayed penalty on the Devils. Pardon me. Ay, ay, ay. Bad timing there for the Devils. What's the call? Well, I guess they were worried about Beauvillier getting a goal. Looks like it's number 8 heading to the box. It is Kovacevic. And the Caps already up 1-0 at a power play with 11:22 to play. I forgot to get out and get back in. Try to do that next commercial. Hamilton, Heeshear, Siegenthaler, Mercer on the PK. They could really use a shorty here. Blue line shot by Leonard. It's in the near corner. Kept in by Ovechkin. Sent around to the far circle. And both teams trying to dig it out. It's pinned up against the boards. Mercer's there. Heeshear and Wilson are waiting, but it's still pinned up against the boards. Somebody fell down for the Devils. And somebody is laying down for the Caps. Pass to Ovechkin. Shot. Save. Allen hangs on. 10:46. 22-21 on the shots. Ovi in the near circle and just a rocket. Somehow Allen smothered it, I guess, with his blocker arm. 124 on the Capital power play. Career power play goals, 330 for Ovi. Glass in the draw versus Dubois. It's in the far circle and cleared down the length of the ice by New Jersey. Picked up behind the net. Chikrin in the near circle. Blue line, drop pass. Far circle, Wilson gets knocked down. Blue line keeper, Chikrin to Wilson. Back to the blue line. And pass to Ovechkin. Shot was wide. On a one-timer. 89.2, 45 seconds to go on the Washington power play. We have a whistle at 10:06, though. 44 seconds to go. I don't think that one was on target. TV is counting it. Well, apparently it was. And we've got another Caps shot coming up shortly, apparently. All right, time is getting short. Was the right one the first one? Carsone? Okay. That's what I couldn't remember. I far circle down low towards the net, sent wide into the near boards. Under 10 to play. All right, trying to sync the clock. Sorry. Blue line keeper, near circle for Ovechkin. 20 seconds on the power play for. I forgot to somehow pause the dang clock on it and forgot to restart. Far circle towards the net, tipped by the glove of Allen behind the net, and then cleared by the Devils. That'll do it. Caps pick it up. Hudson takes a hit, turns the puck over. Bratt in the near corner. Finally, it's dug out by Sordiff. Bratt takes it into the near corner. Blue line keeper. Shot by Nemitz. That's wide into the far boards. Blue line and out. They just couldn't keep it in. Nemitz goes back to pick it up. Okay, Carcone. Okay, K sound. Got it. Sorry about that. Carcone. All right. Far boards. Pass ahead, and Capitals have it again. Dump in, and icing called on Washington at 8:32. OV one-timers from his office. Yeah, the left circle. Okay, Carcone. K. Yep, thank you. Sorry. A little sleepy today. All right, in Toronto, still 3-2 Canes. 9:39 to go in the third, and Canes are just underway with a power play. No score, Panthers, Flames. Flames have a 29 seconds on a power play, 13:44. First intermission in Chicago, 2-0 Avs. Caps send it up to the red line, picked up by Hamilton to Jack Hughes. He dumps it, but it's sent immediately out by the Caps. Hamilton nearly turned it over. Protas with the puck. Far boards looking. Pass gets deflected out off a double stick at, now we have 8:05. Caps behind their own net. Now a pass to the blue line, taken to the red line and dumped in, I believe, by Wilson. May have been Ferravari, though. Sent towards the net. Allen laying down. Where's the puck? There's the whistle. No goal, apparently. Allen must have froze it. Excuse me. 7:39 to go in the third period. Still 1-0 Caps. As we head to the under 10 media timeout. Never call them late for dinner. Go Flames, go. Yeah, they're playing, yes, please, against the Panthers. Can't stand the Panthers. Whoops. All right, there we go. Yep, still Canes 3, Leafs 2. 8:43 to go in the third in Toronto. Again, Avs 2, Hawks 0, end of 1. Panthers, Flames, no score, 11:48 to go. We will have Ducks, Mammoth for you in about 45 minutes. Puck drop in probably 50 minutes. All right, let's check in on the... Oh, you know what? Let me get out and get back in case we're behind. Should get out of the app, but I don't have time. No, thank you for the Caps broadcast. It's terrible. We'll go with the Devils. There we go. St. John's 64, Northern Iowa 46, 5:51 in the second. UCLA 60, UCF 51, 5:27 in the second. Purdue 89, Queens 56, 6:15 in the second. Should be a final. What was the most recent one? Oh, crap. Where's the most recent game? Oh, Iowa 67, Clemson 61, a 9 over an 8. All right, back underway. 7.5 to play. Sent behind the Caps net. That is Chikrin. Pass. They get it to the blue line. Pass ahead. Leonard will chase it into the far circle. Far corner. He falls down. Pass to Mercer for the Devils. Nemitz, cross ice, off the boards, and the Caps have it. Van Riemsdyk up ahead. Red line sent in by the Caps. Now the Devils bring it up the near boards. Taken to the far side. Nemitz. Blue line. Oh, his pass is out of the zone. Neutral ice. Pass to near side. Taken behind the net for the Devils. Who is that? Is that 28? Meyer? That did not look like it, too. All right, sent ahead. Caps send it to the red line. Protas with a high saucer pass in the slot. And finally, the Devils send it up. 27-24 are the shots. Under 6:20 to go. 6:15 to go. Shot from the point and save by Thompson. And he hangs on at 6:11. Devils that play every other day. Starting Tuesday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, back-to-back, Saturday, Sunday, then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday again. Wow. 7 games in 12 days or nights. '16th comeback wins. Is that tied for first or first in the NHL? I missed the graphic. All right, back in their own zone. They send it in. Dump in. I was going to say it was Meyer, but it's Aho, whatever his name is. 29, we'll call him. Sent in by the Caps to the near boards. Under 6 to go. Under 5:45, actually. To the near boards. 29 sends it around. He has it behind the net. Strome trying to take it away. Devils lose it in the slot. And it's sent off the near boards. Oh, I don't know if that was a embellishment. I thought the Devils might have gotten away with a high stick there. Dump in by the Caps to the far corner. And it's already out. Devils have it. At the red line, a dump in by Brown. Taken behind the net by McMichael. Sent off the near boards to himself. Taken to the near circle. Sordiff towards the net and could not get a shot off. Far boards. 4:45 to play. Glove save by Allen in the slot. Point blank shot by Leonard. He has the goal tonight. And whistle with 4:44 to play in the third. Did we not get the under 6? We did not get the under 6. We have the under 6 media timeout. Still 1-0 Caps. And Nylander ties it from Maselli. The Leafs get back into the game. The Leafs have life in Toronto. 4:26 to play in the third. No score. Panthers Flames. 9:38 in the first. Yeah, this is shocking how low scoring this is. That's right. Oh, Calgary and Edmonton. Poor Winnipeg. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to lose their team again. I really hope the NHL doesn't give Atlanta a third chance. I mean, come on. Yeah. What's up, Dan? Hope you're having a good one. Good gravy. But the Leafs tied it in other news. Good news for, oh gosh, my app is spinning on my tablet. There we go. Winnipeg has had a rough year. Logan Stanley and Luke Shen. Yeah. At least they got something for... Oh, no. I'm thinking of the wrong team. Never mind. I know. They were just the President's Trophy winners last year. It's amazing. I know Hellebuck was missing time, and that really hurt him early in the season, but he's been back for a while. 2:57. Nope. 2:39 to go in Toronto now. Yeah, that was a great shot by Leonard. Yeah, Shifley's still going. Yep, Capitals. Halifax. Yeah, I mean, are they going to expand Canada? If they do, they should go back to Quebec. That would be but they'll probably never do it. All right, under 4.5 to go. Devils bring it up. Wonder when they'll pull Allen. Pass Mercer to the far circle. Shot, save, rebound in the slot. Sent into the far corner. Just could not get the rebound stuffed in. Heeshear in the far corner. Battling. And puck is loose. And Chikrin sends it out. Near circle. Heeshear shot. And a glove save and held on by Thompson. 3:54 to play. All right, that's how they got to add some shots for the Devils. Come on. None of these were on? This last one sure was. It had to be. I'm putting it in. It's got to be at least one. 28-25. Deja vu. Yeah, that would be cool. I haven't heard what's a good city in the States to open up another team. Good question. Yeah, Houston, I think, is almost a done deal. Sent up. Maybe Portland. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want Atlanta. They've already had 2 teams. All right, to the near boards, 3:33 in the third, and a whistle at 3:32. 28. Okay, they did finally add a shot. 28-26. Yeah, I think Houston's a done deal. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going back to Hartford. That would be awesome, but I doubt it. Yeah, apparently they're going to go back to Arizona again, too, which that should not happen either. Yes, I would really like Quebec. All right, Capitals win the draw. They have it in their own zone. 3:25 to play, and this will be icing on Washington, 3:23. Come on, New Jersey. Oh, okay. Whoop. Hey, Miles, how you doing? Thanks for being here. I'll try to, if you're going to do Geometry Dash, I'll try to hop on if it's not too late. Exactly. Yeah, Arizona should not do it again. Kentucky, like Louisville? I don't know. I'm just pretty sure Houston and shot from the blue line. Sorry, back to the game. Jersey couldn't get it in again. Not a shot on goal, apparently, either. Caps send it up, and they have a delayed offsides. What is the call? Is that what it is? Did Jack Hughes let Wilson touch it? Touch the puck? Sorry. At 3:07. But yeah, thanks for being here, Miles. Appreciate it. Back to where, so in Kentucky, I guess Louisville maybe. Yeah, they've both had teams before too. Kansas City and Cleveland had a team that didn't work out. I just with Atlanta, I mean, 2 times is enough. You don't get third opportunities. I'd rather give out second opportunities before I give out third opportunities. Maybe Kansas City, but I don't know. Shot, save, loose in the crease, into the far boards, and the Devils still have it. Another shot blocked into the far boards. Now they say shots are 27 all. Now sent. Well, that's what TV is saying. That is not what NHL.com is saying, though. All right, pass to the near boards, and 2:24 to play in their own zone. Devils getting a change. Red line to the far boards, and Protas takes it away for the Caps. It's in the far boards. All right, they finally match on NHL.com. 29-27 shots. Devils. Shot from the far circle. Big rebound in the far circle and sent around. They finally pulled Allen for the extra attacker. 6-on-5 with an empty net for the Devils. It's in the near corner. Nobody's dug it out. Caps take it to the blue line. Shot towards the net. They got the empty netter. 1:43 to go. Still a lot of time, but that might just be it there. So they'll have to put the goalie back in at least for the face-off. And I believe it's Protas with the goal for the Caps. He got it in the... Somebody got a pass to him at the blue line. He sent it in just short of the red line. Just outside the center ice circle. 30-28 on the shots. Protas, as of now, unassisted, is 23rd. Face-off, center ice, and sent to the far boards. Devils have the puck. And they're sending Allen to the bench. Oops, wrong team. Allen to the bench again. Another shot towards the near circle, into the near corner. They waved off icing. 1:20 to play. Devils running out of time. Thompson, I should say. Logan Thompson with the shutout. 31 saves on the night. Not like... and it wasn't a good game by... Jake Allen either, though. 1 goal on 27 shots, so 26 saves for him. Shot, nice save by Thompson again. Near boards kept in. 45 seconds to go. Jack Hughes pass. Deflected, near side, sent high. Wait, was that the lights on? Was that a goal? Yes, it was. Okay, it was very nonchalant. With 41.1 seconds. I thought Bratt sent it high. Apparently it went in, and we still have a chance here. Bratt. Oh, my gosh. What a shot. Top shelf. I think it hit the net and then knocked in off the left post and went in again. It was very... That thing rattled around in there. So Bratt with the shot and the goal. It's 2-1. They'll have to put the goalie back in. 42.2 actually to go now. Devils down by 1. And yeah, it looks like a timeout. I'm assuming it's the Devils. We will confirm on the play-by-play. Nope, they don't have it yet. Well, they do say Devils timeout on the Devils feed. The Brett man, yeah. If you're new to hockey, each team gets 1 timeout. And that's it. Free to use it whenever. But you only get 1. See if they put any time back on. Probably not. All right, center ice face-off, 42.2 to go. It's unfortunate they gave up the empty netter. Oh, great. And, wow, the New Jersey feed froze for a few seconds there. All right, Pat, taken up. I don't think they've been able to pull the goalie yet. Should be happening soon. Now they did. Blue line keeper, near side Hamilton, shot wide into the far corner. Puck is in the corner still with 9 seconds to go. They got to hurry. Nobody's got it. Hamilton, another freeze and sent down the length of the ice. And they waved off icing. That's the game. 2-1's your final. New Jersey loses on the road in D.C. Boo, Capitals. I do appreciate everybody being here. I know there's a lot of sports on tonight, men's and women's, college basketball. 60% of the 35 votes ended up being correct. We will do the goal visualizers. Here is Protus empty netter. He's 21 in the slot. Bratt loses it here. They get a pass to Protus at the blue line. He takes it just short of the red line and buries it. Then Bratt from Jack Hughes, his 17th. Bratt has it in the near circle. It's actually back to Hughes now. Hughes at the blue line. Pass to the near circle. Bratt takes it and just ripped it in under the bar. Maybe off the post. It rattled around. It was a rocket. Now that would be a blocker side high of Allen. Allen nearly had a shutout. He had a shutout for 59 minutes and 17 seconds with 43 seconds to play. 32-27 on the shots. We'll check the scores. Got enough time before the next one. Please like and subscribe before you head on out, though. And yeah, the Mammoth are the only game at 9. That's why I'm doing the Mammoth. Ducks Mammoth. Like and subscribe before you head on out. Follow on Twitch if you do already have a Twitch account. And I'll catch up on the chat before I sign out. So Ducks Mammoth, that's the only 9 o'clock game. That I try to do 6 and 9 central doubleheaders if possible. I try to avoid 9:30 because that means 9:30 central because that means I'll be on still live streaming at about 12:15. 12:30 if it goes overtime or shootout. All right, excuse me. All right, update. Canes won in overtime over the Leafs, 4-3 in Toronto. Your game winner was Alexander Nikishin's 10th from Jarvis and Aho. That and the Capitals 2-1 over the Devils. That's the only finals. Avs 2, Hawks 0, 14:23 to go in the middle period. Second. Panthers Flames, almost the first intermission. 28 seconds to go there. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Oh, I'm done charging this. All right, first intermission in Calgary, no score. Panthers Flames. All right, let me catch up on the chat. I know I'm way behind. 2 years, yeah, Kansas City Scouts, then they were the Colorado Rockies, then they were your Devils. Yep. And the Cleveland had the Barons, and then they folded, and what was left folded into the North Stars. And before that was the California Golden Seals. That was a terrible franchise. Yeah, Cleveland Barons were the last team to fold. California Golden Seals / Cleveland Barons. Last team in the 4 major sports to fold. Hello, Jordan. Well, they got it. It's still, yeah. Halifax, yep. Oh, I have no idea. I don't follow baseball. I'm sure it's going to be the damn Dodgers again, right? Maybe the Blue Jays beat them this time? I don't know. I don't follow baseball. I tried to do White Sox games last year, and then because they were free over the air via antenna, and then they took it away from me, so I'm kind of done. My friends told me the games were much quicker with the pitch clock. They were, but I did some Sox Mets games that took 3.5 hours. Well, they got one, Dan. Hartford, yeah. Some native official. All right, nice handle. Thanks. Dang, awesome. Yep, not a good game for New Jersey on offense. The Bratman. Pull the goalie. Crap. Some on 7. Good game. Yeah. The only game worse, I think, was Flyers Leafs. That game was brutal for 35 minutes straight. Late first, the entire second, and half of the third. It was just a brutal game for like 35 minutes. Yeah, thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. We will have Ducks Mammoth in a little over 20 minutes. Yeah, thanks, Connor. Yep, a rare Mammoth game because they're playing at 9. Yeah, the Mammoth don't normally play at 9 Central. Thanks, Isidore. Sorry, I'm way behind. Oh, spring. Yeah, spring numbers. Robles. Well, yeah, if you're doing bad, I guess that's more poignant. Yeah, but David do. Mets? I don't know. I'm assuming you're talking to somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, the Canes, you're right, in overtime, Isidore. Yeah, Alonzo left. I did hear that. Well, yeah, so it was the California Golden Seals moved to Cleveland to be the Barons, and then they folded. Whatever was left was folded into the Minnesota North Stars. But yeah, but Cleveland folded. That's the last time a major, baseball, hockey, basketball, football. Last time a major 4-sport team folded in North America. Okay, I think I caught up on the chat. I need to sign out and get ready for the next one. Like and subscribe before you head on out. I appreciate you all being here. Once again, the final, Washington Capitals 2, New Jersey Devils 1. We'll be back with Ducks Mammoth. We'll keep an eye on these other 2 games in progress. The Blackhawks scored. Wyatt Kaiser 6 from Green and Renzel. Utah have a minor league team too until the end of the year. I'd have to look. I'll look at the AHL. Nemo's gone too. Okay, thanks everybody. Hope to see you in the next one. If not, soon after. Have a great Friday night. Hope you're going to have a great weekend as well. I hope to see you in the next one again. If coming up in 20 minutes. If not, maybe soon on the weekend. Take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Goodbye for now and good night for now.